The World Tree.
Hey, listen!
What's the matter, Tran? You look worried. Listen, whatever happens, we're going to protect you. You know that, right? So stop being such a big wimp. It's finally time to follow our destiny and lead you to the heart of Yggdrasil. In the name of the sacred land of Arboria, we will protect the luminary. Whatever happens, my sister and I will make sure no harm comes to any of you. Now, come on, Tran, it's time to go.
I don't get it.
The heart of Yggdrasil, the source of all life. It's pretty amazing, right? Come on, Tran, let's get going. I can't wait to see it. It's almost time. We're finally going to banish the darkness that lies hidden within Yggdrasil. Are you watching, Vortigern? We're finally going to pay you back for what you did to my kingdom, for what you did to the world. I always wondered how we'd actually get up to the World Tree. Turns out we'd be using some flashy bridge. It was never going to be boring, eh? Now come on, laddie, if you want to learn how to dispel the darkness, we're going to need to pay a visit to the heart of Yggdrasil.
How wonderful!
Life's non-stop showbiz, honey, and we always need to be ready to strut our stuff. Now come on, the stage is set. Yggdrasil's waiting for us. You might be able to use this well to get back down to the first floor. Do you want to climb down it? No. The World Tree, path to heart of Yggdrasil. World Tree, heart of Yggdrasil. This is probably why they didn't want me to bring the Sword of Light, because then your characters will be talking about it.
So this is the heart of Yggdrasil. It's strange. I feel like I've been here before.
I know what you mean. It's weirdly familiar.
Well, it is the source of all life. I guess that makes sense.
Ow! Well, that's not very nice. The naughty thing gave me a shock.
Aye, and so it should. I doubt the World Tree would let any but the one who bears her mark near her holiest of holies. After all, only he can wield the weapon destined to dispel the darkness. The Sword of Light. Now, laddie, it's time to reach into the heart of Yggdrasil and claim your birthright. Only you can do it. Only you can save our world.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were doing.
How in the... Damn you, Jasper! How did you find us? Find you? Did you witless vermin not realize I was following you all along?
What was that?
Now, princess, such boorish behavior hardly befits one of your station. Do you not see that you are utterly powerless to stop me?
Actually, a level 50 Jade can totally whoop you.
My powers. Repelled. But how? Wait. That sword. Very impressive. But it will take more than a showy new weapon to defeat me. Come, Luminary. All of you. Prepare for the end. The Tree of Life shall be your place of death.
Jasper draws near. Well, let's try using the Sword of Shadows. The Luminary's own great weapon, warped into a foul form by Mordegon's malevolent magics. Miss until the Dark Barrier is broken with the Sword of Shadows. Note something I didn't get to see it. Only the Sword of Shadows can penetrate the armor's aura. So apparently I just needed attack. That's fine. I didn't really know that I needed the Sword of Shadows. That I needed to attack with it. I just used it because I wanted to see what its ability was. Tran blasts away the Dark Barrier with the Sword of Shadows.
Let's heat things up!
Darkness explodes forth from Jasper's orb. Jasper flashes a frosty smile. Alright, let's try this now. Wow, that is weak damage. That is embarrassing damage. How is that in ultimate anything? That kind of damage is more than my whole party can put out. Jasper is defeated. No, my sword.
No. This cannot be. I cannot be defeated. I cannot disappoint my master.
And what do we have here?
What has Jasper led us into? What happened here?
Your pal showed his true colors. That's what happened. He's no servant of Heliodor. He's sold his soul to the forces of evil.
The Luminary is not your enemy. It was Jasper all along.
Curse you.
So this is how you repay your king? With treachery?
Master, help me.
Why is the hero doing nothing?
Faithless cur! You would dare to betray me? Betray your kingdom? Death is more than you deserve. I am grateful to you, Hendrik. If you had not brought me here, I may never have learned the truth. If not for your intervention, who knows how long it might have continued? Who knows how much damage might have been wrought?
I was merely doing my duty, sire. I only wish he had been unmasked sooner.
It seems I owe you an apology. I have visited a grave injustice upon you. It was Jasper who spoke of the dark spawn, who poisoned me against you. I see now that all this was merely part of his wicked scheme.
Father!
Jade! My beloved daughter. How is it that I did not see you there? Today is a day of surprises indeed. Come, let me look at you.
Real convincing, Mortigan.
You have suffered greatly, Lord Robert. The fall of Dundrasil and all that has happened since were tragic events indeed. But it is time to put them behind us and face the future. Would you not agree?
Sorry, Your Majesty, but I'll be putting nothing behind me until I've dealt with the cause of it all. Mordegon.
Ah, yes. Mordegon. Doubtless Jasper bent the knee to that fiend. I see now that he is the source of the evil that afflicts our world. No doubt, he is out there even as we speak, lying low, biding his time. But we have the luminary on our side. Now, you must claim the Sword of Light. The sacred power of Yggdrasil is your birthright. Take it. It is long past time.
So does the character just not remember until he gets these flashes of flashbacks that let him warn him? Upon reaching Yggdrasil's heart, everything happens as it did before, and Tran is attacked by Jasper. However, this time thanks to the Sword of Shadows, he's able to destroy the dark aura enveloping his enemy and defy fate by defeating him. No sooner has that happened than King Carnelian arrives with Hendrik at his side. Jasper pleads pitifully with the king to help him, but his master strikes him down, killing him in cold blood. He then instructs Tran to claim the Sword of Light, the only weapon with which Mordegon can be defeated. I don't think I have a second set of Falcon Blades. I'm pretty sure that the Falcon Blades I was using before has been passed on to Sylvando. Guess I could use these for a bit. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'll be getting the Sword of Light very soon. Or maybe. Well, we'll see. For the time being, we'll go ahead and take the Falcon Blades back. There we go. And let's see here. Is there anything else I need to do? Can't believe that everybody just let him kill Jasper. Like, everybody else gets a chance at redemption. King Carnelian, Mai, or whatever her name was, Eric's sister. So, it was Jasper who was Mordegon's man on the inside all along, eh? I don't think there's any doubt of it after what we just saw. We may not know where Mordegon's hiding himself, but when we do, the Sword of Light help us finish the job. Go on, laddie. Head on over to the heart and claim your birthright. I've been looking forward to seeing my father again for so long. It doesn't feel like I thought it would. I just can't seem to relax around him. I'm sorry, Tran, but I don't think I'm quite ready for a happy reunion just yet. After all those years apart, there's a big gap to close. Jasper, why would a sworn knight of Heliodor sell his soul to the darkness? What could have possibly been worth such a price? Mordegon remains at large. He is the cause of all this chaos. Go, Luminary, and claim the Sword of Light. Only this great weapon can end the Lord of Shadow's reign. Oh, that Jasper guy was just the worst. But why climb all the way up here to try and finish this off? I need attack us down on the ground. There was so much I wanted to ask him, but then the old King C decided to make himself judge, jury, and executioner. No, I'll never know. When Jasper fired that first spell at us, I thought we were done for. We would have been if it wasn't for you. Not to mention that crazy sword of yours. Where did you get that thing anyway? Wherever it was, you won't be taking it back anytime soon. It shattered into a zillion pieces. Wow, that Jasper really had it in for us, didn't he? It's a miracle we made it out of that battle alive. It's a good job you spotted him when you did. If you hadn't blocked that spell he slung at you, goodness knows what would have happened. The Servant of Darkness is defeated. Now all we have to do is defeat the Master. It seems our adventure is fast approaching its grand finale. We just need to find out where Morrigan is hiding. If only Jasper were still alive, perhaps he might be able to tell us. He did! He looked at the king and said, "Save me, Master." Hey Tran, where are you going? The Sword of Light's right there for the taking. Morrigan's somewhere out there, and that sword's the only thing that'll cut him down. And since cutting him down is your destiny, you'd better grab it, no? Enter the heart of Yggdrasil? No. Yes. I should just like put King Carnelian in a headlock and just like drag him into that sphere. Problem solved. So would it have automatically equipped me with that if I didn't equip the Falcon Blades? Wow, look at those eyes.
It is beautiful. Magnificent. May I take a closer look? What was that?
That's the little black sprite that was following. I still don't know what that is.
Well, no matter. Now that we have the sword, let us return to Heliodor. We must celebrate your triumph.
Wait! You're inviting us back to the castle.
But of course, Lord Robert. You are the defenders of Yggdrasil, the unmaskers of the traitor Jasper. Your great deeds deserve recognition. Well, Luminary, I trust that you will take me up on my invitation.
Nope.
I have wronged you. But in time I will make amends. I swear it.
We will go ahead and begin the preparations. We look forward to welcoming you in Heliodor.
That's it? We're just gonna let Morrigan walk off. Really? Does Tran not remember? We beat Jasper, but Hendrik doesn't seem too happy about it. I guess they do have a lot of history, though. It can't be easy watching an old friend going off the rails like that.
Hey, listen!
I already thought we were done for when Jasper turned up.
I wonder...
Maybe I'm imagining this, but when King Carnelian went to touch the Sword of Light, I'm sure I saw some kind of shadow pushing him away. When I was locked up in that dingy cell, I never thought I'd ever be the guest of honor at Heliodor Castle. I can't wait to see the look on the guards' faces when they see me. This is going to be sweet. I'm sorry, it's just taking a while to sink in. Meeting my father again, I mean. I haven't seen him since I was a little girl, and then suddenly there he is. This is going to take some time to get used to, that's all. It's been quite a journey, laddie, but you finally managed to get your hands on the Sword of Light. Now make sure you look after it, won't you? You know as well as I do that it isn't the kind of sword you find every day. Yeah, but I can always make a new one. Super Sword of Light, okay. A shining symbol of hope for Arboria, whose blessed blade can do away with evil auras. Will deal lightning damage when attacking, so it does 151 damage. I'm curious about something. Let's take a look. Miscellaneous, info, item list, weapons, swords, Sword of Light, 109. So yes, Erdwin's sword is better than my sword. I am not the smith he is, apparently. But yeah, let's go ahead, and since I'm not going to use the Falcon Blades on him, real quick, double Falcon Blade. There we go. I guess if I'm not going to be casting... Am I going to be casting magic? Probably not. I should probably go with the liquid metal armor, which means I should refine this into a level 3 armor. That's fine, we'll leave the Emperor's attire for now. Tran then reverently retrieves the Sword of Light from the heart of Yggdrasil. King Carnelian reaches out to touch it, but an unseen force suddenly strikes his hand away. His plan seemingly frustrated for now, the king revises his strategy and invites all present to a feast at Heliodor Castle before disappearing. The heart of Yggdrasil shines with a holy light. Let's use the well. Is there nothing down here? There's a strange magic symbol on the ground. It looks like you might be able to use it to go back down to the first forest. Return to the ground below? Yes.
How wonderful!
Come on, honey. Let's show Heliodor how to party. That town won't know what's hit it. Oh, I just can't wait to strut my stuff. I can hear my audience calling, and I'm not going to let them down.
Yes!
Listen, Tran, I know that getting invited to Heliodor Castle by the king is a big honor and stuff, but don't getting a big head, you hear? Let's just stay cool and enjoy ourselves. I can't wait to see what delicious delicacies they serve up.
Oh dear.
Being invited to a banquet in Heliodor is an honor, but I can't help feeling nervous about it. It's silly though. I mean, when you first went to Heliodor, you were on your own, weren't you? I wish I was half as brave as you. When I was locked up in that dingy cell, I never thought I'd be the guest of honor at Heliodor Castle. I can't wait to see the look on the guards' faces when they see me. This is gonna be sweet. It's strange. I've been wanting to be with my father again for so many years, but now I can't help but feel heavy-hearted about the prospect. I'm his daughter, and I should want to spend time with him, especially after all the time we spent apart. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry, laddie, I was miles away. Now let's get to Heliodor. We've got some feasting to do. Heliodor. So very busy. I can see you. If I stand up here, I can see folks walking down below. Sometimes they see me and smile, and we have a little bit of a moment. Well, that's nice. Can't see anybody, though. Actually, can I... Yeah, I can do this. Okay, I think that's the slums.
Fabulous!
Oh dear.
Greetings, honored luminary. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive us for persecuting you so. But fear not. We know the whole truth now. King Carnelian has explained all. You must make your way to the castle. I'm sure His Majesty will be eager to see you. Who could it be? It seems the king is hosting someone rather important up at the castle. I wonder who it could be. If you're interested, you should head up there yourself. Go straight up this road, climb the steps, keep going, and Bob's your uncle. But remember, they don't let anyone in at night. Ah, Tran, welcome to Heliodor Castle. And you really are welcome this time. Sorry about all that Darkspawn business. Yeah, everybody here knew about it too. And then they surrounded me. We've been expecting you, Tran. The king has told us everything that happened. Please accept my apologies for all that we put you through. The preparations for the feast are well underway, and I'll be here to making sure no riffraff can get in. You relax and enjoy yourself. Not only that, then all the soldiers knew that they were attacking Cobblestone. So even if you had like an evil leader, the soldiers knew what they were doing. Sure, they're just following orders, but that's not a good excuse either. All the grown-ups are being strange and fidgety. What's going on? The square is nice and peaceful, but today's everyone running around like headless chickens. I have a strange feeling there's something untoward afoot. I do hope I'm mistaken. Oh, jeez. Top 2 in it. Baby, you're the one. Check it out, yeah? What is going on? The place is crawling with guards and everyone seems to be really tense. Who knows, maybe another king has come to visit. Something strange is going on, I just know it is. There are soldiers all over the place. Is there something we haven't been told about? There are lots of soldiers about today. Is there something going on we haven't been invited to? Should have took down Carnelian while you had the chance. Wow, Sir Hendrik, you say, and the king? Well, how about that? Little know this, Sir Hendrik just rode past him when I shouted, "More power to your elbow!" He only went and turned around. The king himself even glared at me for half a second. I've had a real brush with greatness. Don't understand the elbow thing. There, I was just gazing to the middle distance when who should charge past but the king and Sir Hendrik. The two of them don't often go running about the place together. I wonder what they were up to. My husband's so clever. Meat! Get your delicious meat! It's the latest clever thing my darling husband said. Just because something might seem useless, that doesn't mean it is. Keep hold of everything you find just in case. Except for those old Drazuian coins, of course. The only thing they're good for is selling. I'm walking off my dinner. Here's my idea of a perfect evening. Work out, feel the burn, eat till you're fit to burst, then go for a nice long walk. You're going to travel the world, you're going to run into monsters. That means you need to get ripped. Do it! Do it! Where are to now, I wonder? I came here looking for some excitement. There's nothing going on. Maybe I should stick to the main drag rather than avoiding in back alleys. What up? So you're a traveler, eh? Well, I don't know where you're from, but around here, we don't go barging into people's houses. What's a skinny? A church is a haven in life's storm. Welcome, my child. I feel strangely tense. You're right, Granny. I wish I could shake this sense of unease. I wonder what to do next, eh? You can't wait for the next day, turn in for the night. Must love your... Oh. I guess this place probably doesn't have anything new then if she doesn't have anything new to say. Oh, apparently the guard showed up. The king has actually invited me. Of course, there is one way to get me to change my mind. I'm talking about code hard cash and lots of it. 2,000 gold coins to be precise. So what do you say? Well, in that case, there's nothing doing. May I suggest you make yourself scarce? Sharpish. Why are all the soldiers going up to the castle? Is something going on? Not the king's birthday already, is it? His Majesty King Carnelian and noble Sir Hendrik have returned safely from the latest expedition. We give thanks for their safe return. Something's going on. Come on in, the inn is on the left. Ah, fine drop. Well... nice cheap price compared to Arboria. Yeesh. It's all work, work, work. Dun dun dun. Woohoo! Looks lively up at the castle and smells like they're cooking up a storm in the kitchens. Is there some kind of banquet planned? Not likely. This is King Carnelian we're talking about. He's hardly known for his hospitality. Don't tell anyone I said that, will you? Turned out nice again. No one's spending any money today. Come see my wares. This is vintage stuff. A nice cool breeze. Court, thank Crikey for that. Hope nothing's wrong. It's been a fair old while, but Sir Jasper still hasn't returned. I do hope nothing's happened to him. The King and Sir Hendrik arrived back at the castle ages ago. Where'd he have got to? You're even more amazing than I thought. So between the two of them... Okay, yeah. I remember him talking about it. And yeah, I remember talking about the book, too. I wonder, do I still have Hendrik's pendant and stuff? Like, I know I've got his gear. But wasn't there, like, a memento or something? Token of fealty, here we go. So I wonder, like, would Tran show this to Hendrik's, like, hey, I'm from the future. Leave me. It's never gonna be that easy. Greetings, Tran. We have been ordered by the king to extend the utmost courtesy to you. Please, go ahead. His Majesty has been waiting for you to arrive ever since you returned to the castle. Please, go ahead. Boys are so stupid. I bet Sir Jasper and Hendrik never acted like that. Like he won't stop barking. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Oh, I thought it would die of shame. The king passed by and my granddaughter's dog tried to attack him. Normally he's the most docile creature you can imagine. I wonder what kind of gotten to him. Strike a light. It's you, Eric's new best pal. It's good to see you alive and well. If you're planning on heading up to the castle, make sure they don't chuck you in the dungeons again, won't ya? Ah, hello. Charmed, I'm sure. One is lucky enough to be married to the magnificent Dirk. He has told us an awful lot about you. One understands the king has personally invited you to the castle. Dirk seems rather more excited about it than you are. King is amazing. He lost his young daughter, but he didn't let it break him. No, he just kept on giving everything for his kingdom. He never allowed his sadness to show. I'm sure he was thinking of all of us. He didn't want us to worry about him. What a man. I just heard the guards gossiping about some princess or another. I wonder who they were talking about. The last princess of Hiludor died years ago. Are you heading into the castle? Well, who knows? If you're lucky, you might catch sight of whoever the king's special guest is. If you're going up there to speak to him, you might be out of luck. If the preparations are anything to go by, he'll be more than preoccupied with toasting his visitor. Okay, there's a book there. Probably ready. There were like 2 books, I think one in Honolulu and one in Hato. Broader. That nasty little thief who they banged up for breaking their royal treasures only went and escaped. Now they docked all our pay, claiming we were grossly incompetent. Well, I can only remember what the little blighter looked like. I'd hunt him down and tan his hide. Just saw all manner of delectable dishes being carried up to the castle. What can this banquet be in aid of? Well, I'm just glad the king has something to celebrate for once. I can hardly believe my eyes. A whole roasted fawn, a barrel of ice from Snivellheim, choice sweetmeats from Gondolia. Those are just some of the things they've been carting up to the castle. Meanwhile, the rest of us sit around with our tummies rumbling. My goodness, are there some mouth-watering aromas drifting from the castle? What I wouldn't give to have a plateful of whatever it is they're making. Welcome back to Hiludor, Tran. The king has told us everything that happened. I've been posted to make sure there are no gawpers hanging around staring at you. Please go on ahead to the castle. So you're the Luminary, are you? We heard they invited some VIP up to the castle, but they never let us know the full details of what's going on. Still, it's probably best that the likes of me don't know what's going on. Ignorance is bliss and all that. Go on, into the castle with you. That looks valuable. Ah, Tran, I hope you can find in your heart to forgive us for all the injustice we have visited upon you. His Majesty wishes to apologize to you too. Please go ahead, he is waiting for you. The king has told us everything. It seems there was a terrible misunderstanding. I hope we can put it all behind us. Oh, and you may pass. No, I don't forgive any of you guys. The only one with new dialogue is Serena.
Oh,
Gosh, it's really something to get to march right into Heliodor Castle and guests of the king himself. I just hope we don't do anything to embarrass ourselves, Tran. You and I aren't used to the big city, after all. Heliodor Castle. Welcome. We've all been very eager to see you again, Mr. Luminary. We don't want the townspeople finding out about you here. I hope you understand. It might create a bit of a stir, you see. You're so right. When the king thought he had lost his daughter, it hit him very hard. His person seemed to change overnight. But then going through something like that, I'm not surprised. That having Princess Jade back with him after all these years will go some way to healing the pain it caused. Miracles really can happen. I'd always believed that the Queen and Princess Jade both lost their lives when Dungersville was attacked. To think Princess Jade survived and grew up to be such a fine young woman. I still can't believe it. If this isn't a miracle, I don't know what is. Oh, so you're the Luminary, are ya? Nice. Well, make yourself at home, won't ya? Oh, it's you. You know I never bought into all that Darkspawn stuff. No, I could always tell you're one of the goodies. You can see it in your eyes. Ah, you have come. His Majesty is waiting for you. To get into the throne room, head up these stairs and go straight ahead. You want to speak to me? Gosh, I'm flattered. It's not every day you get to talk to the Luminary. The castle's abuzz with rumors. I should rather suspect they center on you. How will this all pan out, I wonder? This area is off limits. Visitors aren't allowed to enter. I feel like a newbie again. Not because of the Heliodor Castle, but because, like, nobody knows my greatness. Before, people were like, man, you defeated the Lord of Shadows, you're so awesome! Now it's like, oh, you get to talk to the king. His Majesty told us of how you saved our kingdom even after all we did to you. It seems we were very wrong about you. I would understand if you were unable to ever fully forgive us, but still, I would ask that you try to accept our apologies. To be honest, it always seemed a little off to me that the one we thought was the Luminary could secretly be this evil Darkspawn character, and now we know it wasn't true. The king explained everything. It seems you're the one who's going to bring the light of hope back to our world. I know we've had our ups and downs in the past, but I want you to know that all of us Heliodorians are very much on your side. Strange, no sooner had the king returned to the castle than he ordered we prepare a great banquet in honor of the Luminary. Unless I'm missing something, isn't the Luminary also the wicked Darkspawn, harbinger of calamity? I wonder what His Majesty can be thinking. Is it just me or is there a curious tension in the air? If I ever searched this place, I probably did. We all made a terrible mistake. We thought you were the Darkspawn, but it turns out you were a hero all along. We're so sorry. You'd think we welcomed you to Heliodor by slinging you into the dungeons. Well, it's safe to say that will never happen again. It's a bally outrage. We were all set to meet with the king, and now he finds that he has a more important guest to attend to. To be ignored once is unfortunate, but twice? It is starting to seem like some sort of personal vendetta. This is too much. How dare the king treat us in so cavalier a fashion? We are nobles of the most blue-blooded stock, yet still he has better things to do than grant us an audience. What is this commotion in aid of? You're the talk of the castle, you know. I heard that after you fled Heliodor, you traveled far and wide, Gallopolis, Niflheim, everywhere. Well, wherever you went, it certainly seems to have toughened you up. You've clearly been through a lot. What happened exactly? Sir Jasper left the castle, and then the king and Sir Hendrik went after him a little while later. Now the king and Sir Hendrik are back, but we haven't heard a word about Sir Jasper. It's all very strange. This is Majesty's chamber before you ask? No, you're not coming in. This is the prince's room. This is the interest of the Princess Jade's chamber. I'm afraid I cannot permit you to pass. Jade's in the freaking party. Nothing to report. My job is to guard the king, and I'm jolly good at it, even if I do say so myself. I won't let so much as an ant get by me. You've come at last. It seems we owe you an apology. We thought the Luminary was an evil being who would bring catastrophe. We couldn't have been more wrong. The king has admitted his mistake and shared the truth with us all. You should go and speak with him in the throne room. I think there was like an item in the chandelier. I'm not sure I ever got that. Nothing to report. It's an honor to welcome you back to Heliodor. Now His Majesty awaits you. Please make your way to the throne room. Sir Jasper's gone missing. The king is acting very strangely indeed. What in the world is happening here? Maybe I misremember. Thought there was something on one of the chandeliers. Can't stop thinking about that star. The red star in the sky is known as Erdwin's Lantern, you know. Scholars have long wondered how it got that name, but I'm afraid it has remained a mystery. I found myself gazing at it a lot recently. Is it just my imagination, or does it seem to be getting bigger? Mini medal. What do you think of your castle? Maybe I didn't search this place. I don't know. I feel like I did, but I mean, I just found 2 items. I'll check this room. If there's nothing in the cabinet, then I'll just assume I've searched this whole castle already. Alright. His Majesty awaits. Please enter. Still don't trust any of you.
Honored luminary, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you in the manner you deserve at last. To think, I once thought ill of you. Saw you as a harbinger of calamity, called you unconscionable things. Truly, Jasper cast a most malign shadow. I owe you a great deal. You have revealed the traitor in our midst and returned my daughter to me. As a small token of my appreciation, I have arranged for some special visitors. Hendrik, if you would.
Yes, sire.
Okay, I was expecting monsters.
Oh, there you are at last. We've been dying to see you. I was so worried about you. I heard all these horrible stories. I thought you might be... Right after you left the village, this horrible man called Jasper came with all these soldiers. I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold. He ordered us all to gather in the middle of the village, and then he told his men to kill us all. But Sir Hendrik came to the rescue. He showed up just in the nick of time and told Jasper to let us live. They still locked us up in the castle, but at least we were safe. And then they came and told us you weren't a baddie after all, and let us go.
We've been through an awful lot, love. But from what I hear, so have you. I'm proud of you. And so is your granddad, I'm sure.
You could ask him, he's right there.
Now let us begin the festivities at last. A banquet worthy of our savior awaits.
I don't understand why we haven't attacked King Carnelian yet.
From this day forth, none shall doubt the luminary. He shall be honored, celebrated, adored.
Tran and his companions are the guests of honor at the banquet the likes of which Heliodor has never seen. The singing, dancing, and merriment last long into the night. Then at last the revelers retire to bed. The only thing that makes sense is if Tran, the character, does not remember what's going on. But armed with his new sword and knowledge of what his enemy is planning, our hero is able to thwart the attack and give Jasper his just desserts. King Carnelian arrives with Hendrik and instructs Tran to claim the Sword of Light, the only weapon with which Mordegon can be defeated, before inviting the triumphant heroes to Hiludor Castle for a feast in their honor. Upon arriving at the castle, Tran is reunited with Amber and Gemma, who tell him of how Hendrik saved the villagers when Jasper attacked Cobblestone. King Carnelian repeals his proclamation that our hero is a harbinger of calamity, and acclaims him as the Luminary instead, a hero to be adored and celebrated. A banquet in his honor is held, and the revelry lasts long into the night. I was just minding my own business down in town when some guards came up and asked me if I'd mind coming up to the castle and keeping the folks from Cobblestone company. I had nothing better to do, so I came. Am I ever glad I did? I've never eaten so much great grub in all my life. Wow, this is life. I doubt I'll ever get the chance to eat this much tasty grub again. Better make the most of it, eh? What am I doing here? Well, all of us guards who are keeping an eye on the folks from Cobblestone were invited along to the banquet, you see. Bury the hatchet and all that. I'm certainly not complaining. Hello there, Tran. Gemma's here too somewhere. I'm sure she'd be over the moon to see you. You two aren't children anymore, you know. Take my advice. If you're hoping to be with her one day, you need to show her you care. I wouldn't have thought it when I was locked up in that dang dungeon living on bread and water, but King Carnelian knows how to put on a good spread. But if he thinks we're going to forgive him just because he gave us good feed, he's got another thing coming. The pies were awfully tasty, though. Yeah, I'm torn. My heart says one thing, but my belly says another. Dude, they were about to kill you. Poor boy. Sir Hendrik told me all about what they put you through. But you didn't let it beat you. You kept on fighting until the king realized the truth and released us. I knew you wouldn't let us down. You're a little soldier through and through. Ah, I'm so proud of you I could burst. Head to the guest rooms upstairs in castle and get some rest. I hope I don't go to sleep and wake up all your swords missing. That would be so stupid. Oh, are you this luminary fellow then? I imagine you'd be a tough looking sort, but you're a real string bean. You look like you need a hearty dinner or two to put some meat on your bones. You can't go saving the world with your tummy rumbling, can you now? Goodness me, if it is the luminary. You have better places to be than a hot, sweaty kitchen. If I were you, I'd head to the banquet hall and get ready for the meal of a lifetime. I've never seen the cook so fired up. Oh dear, I've lost my poor little kitty cat. Staff aren't supposed to have pets, of course, so I can't tell anyone or I'll get in trouble. It's old and rather battered dressers. There's nothing particularly interesting about it. Yeah, but we've used it before. Oh, your cat's not in there. Not in there either. Oh, what a drab room this is. Is there any way to treat an honored guest? Do they not know who I am? Meanwhile, it seems the rabble for some forsaken backwater called Cobblestone are enjoying a banquet at the king's invitation. I wonder what can he be thinking? When I was first served this appallingly modest meal, I thought it was some kind of joke, but actually it turned out to be rather tasty. Mini medal. I have a funny feeling that I've seen that blue-haired chap somewhere before, the one standing outside the banqueting hall. Where could it have been? Ah, it's at times like these you wish old Noah was around. He'd take one look at him and tell you everything you want to know. More, in fact. Ah, Tran, I understand you are actually the Prince of Dungersill. That you survived the terrible tragedy that befell the kingdom all those years ago. Oh, if in the future you should choose to rebuild your kingdom, know that it would be an honor to help you. I have no doubt that countless people would rally to your cause. You look pretty wiped out, Tran. Well, I guess you don't get a banquet thrown in your honor every day. If you're gonna crash, you should grab a guest room upstairs. I heard that they're over on the west side of the castle. Great seeing you and me, old mucker Eric, again. And now you don't have to skulk around trying not to get spotted no more. Yep, now the king's gone and pardoned you, you don't have to worry about being slung back in the cells. You're free as the birds, both of you, and I couldn't be happier. Thanks, Hendrik. Why, Jasper? Why? Dresden's armor. Tran takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. The mermaid princess led King Dresden deep beneath the waves to an undersea realm, where the citizens were engaged in a contest of strength, wrestling one another in order to be recognized as the strongest. If you can defeat my father, the princess told him, he will grant you my hand in marriage. Wait, there's no rhymes here. Was this not a mermaid? Maybe it wasn't, I don't know. And thus the two kings fought, but so perfectly were these warriors matched that though they wrestled for 7 days and 7 nights, neither could claim victory. So awestruck was the king of the ocean at the warriors' king's might, that he offered him not only his daughter's hand in marriage, but also one of the great treasures of his realm. From this treasure, a lustrous scarlet scale, as strong as steel and as light as silk, the warrior king forged a beautiful suit of crimson armor. But he could not wed the princess, for he was a man of his word, and had not defeated her father. He turned his back on his beloved and, to her dismay, left the undersea kingdom, never to return. That's horrible. So I can still check out this room. This is not the guest room, since we have to go upstairs. Still coming to terms with it all, the king came up to me and told me to clear out Sir Jasper's room. He's just said, "I'm not keeping a room for a dead man," and then stormed out. After all Sir Jasper did to defend the kingdom, what kind of thing to say is that? Guess I've searched this room because of the chest, but... Okay, so that's another secret book. I remember meeting young Jasper for the first time, you know. It was way back before you were born. He seemed like a nice enough young lad. I wonder where it all went wrong. What foul force could have pulled him toward a dark path, I wonder? I could have saved him! I just wanted you to know, we may have fulfilled our duty in taking you to Yggdrasil, but that doesn't mean Serena and I are just going to go home now. We're not going anywhere until Morden's finally been taught a lesson. We talk about the first time we met you, Tran. We both thought the same thing, that we met you before, a long, long time ago. It's strange, isn't it? Oi, move yourself, you lousy layabout. I'm late for my shift patrolling downtown. Oh, I'm sorry. Caught me at an awkward moment. I'm trying to get this loafer to move, you see. Luckily for you, you don't have a night shift to be getting on with. Why don't you turn in for the night? There's a guest room upstairs in the western part of the building you can use. Who is that man? He's magnificent. He's been dancing non-stop ever since the banquet began, and he shows no signs of flagging. And his moves just get more and more entrancing. Oh, it's spellbinding. Just who in the world could he be? Well, here young Gemma is waiting for her sweetheart to return from some epic journey or other. Well, it's obviously none of my business, but if I ever met that bloke, I'll give him peace of my mind. What in the world can he be thinking? You don't leave a girl like that on the shelf. I hear this extraordinary young man is one of your companions, Tran. I'll bet there's never a dull moment with him around. What a dainty dance! Hi, good evening, Tran. Now forgive one if this is none of one's business, but one must say your friend Gemma is a most splendid girl. Aren't you lucky to have such a precious creature awaiting your eventual return? One must say you are a shrewd young devil. I was so worried about you, Tran. I'm so glad you made it back safe and sound. I just hope that one day, you know, once we've all gone home to Cobblestone and rebuilt everything, I can, that you and me can... Don't listen to me rabbiting on. Ignore me, Tran. I'm just being silly and selfish. I know you have far more important things to be worrying about than me. I'll stop wittering on. Cora, that blonde girl's a looker and no mistake. I try my luck with her, but I bet she has a boyfriend. Here you are, Tran, darling. The people of Hiller are such a scream. I can't remember the last time I had so much fun. Come on. Why don't you show them your moves? It's a party. Don't be shy now. I have sword dance. Does that count? Those moves, that style, he's truly amazing. I just started playing and he improvised the whole routine. Incredible. He's truly world class. Imagine the two of us teaming up to travel the world together. It could be a beautiful thing. It's a bit sudden, this. I've been wanting to say this for a while, but you know, what with me being a guard and needing to be professional and all that, it never seemed like quite the right time. Look, the truth is, I think you're great. And once everything settles down, maybe we could be, you know, together and stuff. What do you say? Will you marry me? I feel sick. There are all sorts of people staggering about the castle looking dazed and confused. I think they might be enjoying the party a little too much. Can't really blame them, but some of the guards seem to be enjoying the banquet a little too much. They're making quite a racket. His Majesty has retired for the night, you see, and I'm worried about him being woken up by the noise. He needs to sleep, you know. Princess Jade really is extraordinarily beautiful. She may have lived in hiding for many years, but she has a regal bearing that cannot be disguised. I wonder what she plans to do now. I hope she decides to take her rightful place here in Heliodor. It would be an honor to serve her. I don't want to go the other side yet. Woof woof. Hey Sandy. Thank you, Sandy. Oh, someone put a muzzle on that dog. That wretched dog has been barking incessantly. Doesn't know that's the king's chamber. What with this yapping and the racket from downstairs, that'd be a miracle if the king manages to get to sleep. He'll be in a foul mood in the morning. What is it? I'm afraid His Majesty does not wish to be disturbed. I must ask you not to make any more noise. The king's chamber is just there, and Princess Jade's room is opposite. Everyone seems to be in high spirits today. I don't want this to sound like a criticism, but the king is hardly known for his hospitality. I was a bit surprised when he threw this banquet, to be honest. How can I put this? He's not the sentimental type. He doesn't even put flowers on the late queen's grave, but don't tell anyone I told you that. I simply cannot eat anymore. One is rather fiercely tempted to have a little sit on the throne. Hero of legend, long have I waited thy coming. I would never dream of actually attempting such a thing, of course. Sir Hendrik would have me thrown in the cells and the key thrown in the moat. I'll sit. In fact, I think I did when I attacked the Sinistro, or whatever it's called. Sentinel. Let's not forget our sense of propriety, eh? The throne is not for the likes of you. I know we've had a big night, but I'm still not sure we should be having this conversation. If the king got wind of it, he'd have us slung in the dungeons. You have to learn to keep this stuff to yourself. I'm so sorry. It wasn't my idea, I swear. I didn't want to burn cobblestone to the ground, I promise. They made me do it. What was the king thinking? Why did he do it? It never did anything to us. Oh, he knocked that off. I told you I'm ticklish. To Eric, Rab, two sisters. I have not found Jade. I'm assuming she's in her room. There you are. So how's the banquet? Did you have fun? I was speaking to my father, but I won't lie to you. Something doesn't feel quite right. I mean, after all these years, I suppose that's not surprising, but still. Oh, I'm sorry. This really isn't anything you need to worry about, Tran. You should turn in for the night. There's a bed in the room through there. No, I'd rather like hide behind the curtain or something and wait for King Carnelian to try to steal my sword. If I lose the sword, I'm going to be so mad.
What is this? Why can I not touch the sword? Surely it cannot be. Accursed luminary! Give it to me! Give me the sword of light! It belongs to me!
What's going on in here?
Princess, what is the meaning of this?
Lies.
I knew it! You're not my father. Look at you. You're a monster, not a man.
Yeah, blight are ye? I had a feeling in my waters that something wasn't quite right with ye, Carnelian.
So this whole thing was a sham? The banquet, the speeches? Wow, that's cold. So who are you?
He disappeared.
Can't believe I left the sword unguarded.
Oi, you! Stop skulking in the shadows! Come out and show your stupid face!
Something tells me he won't have gone far. Quick, let's search the castle.